Alright guys, let's take a look at pressure washer guns. Now this video is going to be similar to what I did before with the foam cannon. I'll put that link over here so you can check that out. But it's a comparison. It's a comparison between two different guns. One on the more expensive side and one on the less expensive side. So let's talk about the two. And the two I'm talking about is, number one, the expensive one is the MTM Italian-made SGS28, right? This gun right here sells for about $89 on Amazon right now. You could probably get it a little bit cheaper somewhere else, but right now available to everyone. This pressure washer gun is the MTM Hydro SGS28, right? So it looks like it's stainless steel. It's got a swivel end. And we're going to talk about this a little bit more in detail. But what are we comparing it to? We're going to compare it to the Earleas, right? Which is the cheaper model, and I reviewed their foam cannon a while ago, and it was actually pretty decent. It was an interesting website, and they cleared things up. The website that they had a glitch in it. It had property on it, and it wasn't relevant to them. So they fixed that. I believe they fixed that already, and they kind of took off all the other fluff. It even had like barf bags in it and stuff like that. It was really weird. But anyway, they cleaned it up. Their website is www.earleas.com. You could kind of check it out yourself. It's right there. And you'll see some of the products that they sell. They sell like wands. They sell the pressure washer gun. They sell nozzles. They sell a couple other like pressure washing type things. So what we're doing is we're comparing these two pressure washer guns and see how they hold up. So is it worth spending $90 or is it worth spending $26.90? Because that's what this sells for on Amazon. Now this looks very familiar, right? This looks like the McKillans. It kind of does, right? Everything about it, even the box. But let's compare it. This is Talking with Cars. So one of the first things that people ask is, what is the gun made of? Is it stainless steel? Is it brass? Is it chrome plated? Is it nickel plated? What is it made of? Now the MTM, being that it's $90, it's definitely stainless steel. It even says it in the name, SGS. One of those S's stands for stainless steel. So what does the 28 stand for? The 28 stands for 28 megapascals, which is 4,000 PSI. It's a little hair over 4,000 PSI if you do the conversion, but 4,000 PSI is typically the standard for a gun like this, a pressure washer gun that you're going to use for washing your car. There's a few other specs that we want to review with this. So number one, it's 4,000 PSI, like I said. It handles 12 US gallons a minute. So if you had a very high flow pressure washer or multiple pressure washers that you want to hook up to this, you can go up to 12 gallons a minute. It handles 160 Celsius. It handles 320 degrees of Fahrenheit. So it's definitely good for hot water. No problem whatsoever, right? You're never going to use anything like that on a vehicle, not that I know of, unless you use a steamer or something. And that's a very specific piece of equipment. So stainless steel, it's got the stainless steel quick connects. So none of the parts that are on this are actually brass or stainless steel coated or zinc coated or anything like that. Everything on this unit is stainless steel, including all the inlet quick connects, the swivel, the interior, the guts of it, right? Because I've taken this apart once before, and everything inside of it is stainless steel, not just the components that you see. So that's something that some companies do. They have quick connects that are stainless, but everything else inside is brass. Now, my personal opinion is that it doesn't matter if it's brass or stainless steel. Stainless steel does look a little bit better. Brass works just as well. Good when it comes to corrosion protection. Stainless steel tends to not fade or dull over time, and it just looks better overall. I've had this one for quite a while, well over 2 years, and I've liked it so far. The trigger action's very good. It does have the protection here so that if you want to lock it and you don't want anyone to use it, you can do that. It doesn't have anything else on it. It doesn't have any spot for nozzles or anything like that. I suppose you could drill a hole here and put nozzles in there, but I wouldn't mess around with it, to be honest. All of the screws here are Torx screws. They're not Phillips heads, so you're going to need a special screw head to be able to take this thing apart if you really wanted to. But yeah, I mean, the swivel action's pretty decent. You know, it's smooth. Is it the smoothest one that I've had? No, absolutely not. You know, even the retrofit one that I bought, and I put a video together on that one, kind of rotates a little bit better than this one. And I've actually used it in tandem with this also to see, you know, if it helps with the kinking of the lines, and it does. But typically all you need is something like this, right? So let's see if there's any other specs that it mentions on the website. So we mentioned about the swivel, we mentioned about the stainless steel, the 4,000 PSI, the 320 degrees of Fahrenheit capability, the 3/8 inch stainless steel inlet, 1/4 inch stainless coupler outlet. Yeah, and that's basically it. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, so it's $89 for a reason. I mean, everything about it, even the trigger action is really easy to pull. You know, there's no like effort required for that. You're not going to get hand fatigue or anything. So there's definitely an advantage to buying something like this, where it's a little bit more expensive. You know, you're definitely going to get what you pay for, no question about it. So it's built well, tried and true, MTM Hydro. Now let's look at the less expensive one, right? So the Earleas, right? This one that looks kind of like the McKillen's, same box and everything, well packaged. It comes with instructions, comes in the box like this. It comes with extra fittings and stuff like that, which is pretty neat. You know, I'm sure that has to do with, let's look at the instructions. So it includes 2 adapters for universal fittings, the M22 14mm 3/8 inch quick connect adapter and an M22 15mm adapter. It requires the use of an M22 14 adapter, right? So yeah, it comes with the pieces that you need. You know, it seems pretty nice. It's got extra O-rings and stuff like that, you know, and gaskets just in case the other ones fail. So let's take this out of the box. So this is the Earleas, right? This is the one that is sold by the same company where I reviewed their foam cannon, right? And again, this one looks very familiar. It looks very much like the McKillen's earlier one. I know McKillen's has a newer version out there right now. It does have the safety lock over here also, so if you don't want anyone to use it or a child to like pick it up and then hurt themselves with the pressure washer, that'll protect you. All of the screws that are holding this together are Phillips screws, so nothing special, no Torx or anything like that. And then most importantly, I mean, this thing is a mixture of brass and stainless steel. So you see a brass quick connector in the front. You see inside of it, there's brass components that run the entire body, and then you have a stainless steel swivel at the end. Now this swivel is a little bit stiffer, I think, than the MTM, and a little bit stiffer than the retrofit one that I had. So, you know, it looks like actually this is, oh, I see, okay. So this is kind of loose, right? So I took that out by hand, which is interesting. But anyway, so that's the tail end. This is the swivel itself, which is definitely a little bit more on the stiffer side, no question about it. Trigger action, definitely stiffer than the MTM, no question about it. You know, and the distance, right, the displacement of the trigger is less, right? So if you look at this one, see how much easier it is to pull, and it goes all the way back to that rubber stop that's right there. Really easy. This one is definitely a little stiffer and it doesn't go all the way back. So, you know, I'm curious to see how this works in real life. I'm sure it's just fine, but keep that in mind. There's no other features that I can see that are kind of special. No like special quick connect, you know, because now some of the units that are out there, like mine that I'm developing, has that quick connect, so you can basically push the nozzle or the foam cannon into it with no problem. This one doesn't have it, and nor did the MTM, to be honest. I mean, that's kind of a new feature. Some people like it, some people don't. But let's look at some of the other specs for this unit. So this unit is also a maximum working pressure of 4,000 PSI. So just like everything else, 28 megapascals or 4,000 PSI. The flow rate goes up to 7 gallons a minute, which is definitely different than the MTM. This is 12 gallons a minute, this is 7. So, I mean, in all honesty, I think 7 is plenty. There's no pressure washers that I know that go up to 12 or even 7 for that matter, unless you're on the industrial side. So then I would probably go with something like this, so you're on the safer side. Let's see if it has any temperature capabilities on it. 150 degrees Celsius or 330 degrees Fahrenheit. So very similar. This is 320, this is 330. So basically in the same ballpark. So in terms of pressure, it's the same. Gallons a minute, this is a little bit less. And temperature of the water, this is exactly the same, just about 300 degrees, or actually in the paperwork it says 300 degrees. On the gun it says 330. So it's between 300 and 330, both of them, I would just assume. So the body material is polypropylene, brass, and stainless steel combination. So it does have a 12-month warranty, covers defects in materials and workmanship under normal use. I don't know how you can approve that, but if there's a problem, I'm sure they'll back it up. So yeah, this is the Earleas pressure washer gun. This is the MTM. So which one would you take? So let's take it outside. Let's try them both. See if we get any fatigue with the Earleas as compared to the MTM. See about the trigger action, how quick you get like the pressure washer water to come out of each gun, and check them out. See you in a little bit. All right, I'm gonna start with this one. This is the McKillen's look-alike, right? This is the Earleas gun, right? Because I know how the other one works, so I just want to try this one and see how it works. So we're gonna foam up this car, use it to rinse off, and kind of compare it side by side. And I'll give you the pros and cons of each. All right, so we're gonna purge the system. Quick connects are a little tight, which is probably because they're new, but honestly they work fine. I mean, it's just a little snug. You know, you can kind of feel it when you're connecting and disconnecting it. All right, let's go to town. And I knew this was going to be a problem, but this is kind of unscrewing itself right here. So hopefully it doesn't become a problem, but I can see it being a problem right off the bat. See, look, it's leaking right here because it's not screwed in all the way, so hang tight. All right, so I tightened it up and it doesn't leak anymore. So the connection between this little quick connect here and the swivel is a problem, right? So we need to kind of put some Teflon tape there to kind of tighten it up. And then I'll take a couple wrenches and crank it so that it doesn't happen again. But just so you know, that is a little bit of a sticky issue, right? We gotta like make sure that that doesn't happen again. So the trigger is a little bit on the stiff side, a little stiffer than the other one for sure, you know, but it's not bad. I don't have like major fatigue. I'm gonna let that soak for a little bit. All right, so what are my opinions about these two guns? Now, I've used this gun for a couple years. I've had this MTM SGS28 for quite a while, right? The trigger action's really good. The swivel on it is decent. Is it the best swivel on out there? No, there's not. There's a few other ones at Cars with Keeve and a couple other ones that I think I'm Josh V. You know, they point those out and the swivels are like much better, but it's decent. It does its job. It's all stainless steel through and through. Decent gun. $90. Now for $26, you can get this one from Earleas, or $60, get it from McKillen's. But I mean, honestly, this is a decent gun for 26 bucks. You know, I mean, if you're on a budget and you're looking for something inexpensive, this is definitely an option, no question about it. At the tail end, after I was rinsing my car, I did feel a little bit of fatigue, you know, in my forearm, you know, because the trigger action on this is definitely a lot stiffer, you know, than this one. I mean, this one's like real easy. You could do it with your pinky. This one is a little tougher for sure. You know, so you're gonna feel it, you know, at the tail end of washing a car. Now, if you're doing it as a business, I would say go out and buy yourself a $90 unit, get a decent quality one that's out there. But if you're on a budget and you're looking for something inexpensive, this is definitely certainly one. Now, the one thing that I would definitely advise is at the tail end of this, you see how this unwinds? It was just so easy for it as the gun was turning and it was under pressure for this to kind of unwind itself. So even though it's got an O-ring, it's a little loose, you know, and it needs to be Teflon taped, you know, to kind of like make it a little bit stiffer. So I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna make that a little bit stiffer. And if you're in the States and you're interested in this, let me know. You know, I can get it out to you. Hopefully it'll be like 10 bucks shipping, less than the unit itself. You know, well, I'll guarantee that it'll be less than the unit itself at 26 bucks, because you can get this on Amazon. That's where it's available. And I'll put the link for that down below. If you have Prime, then it's not an issue. 26 bucks, you'll get it in a day. Overall, I think it's a good unit. You know, I mean, if you're looking for something inexpensive, you're on a tighter budget, you're just starting out as a detailer, it's definitely an option. You know, I mean, it's the same exact thing as the McKillen's and it's half the price. So, I mean, that's a no-brainer. I know McKillen's has a newer model coming out, I think along with their pressure washer, and it's just supposed to be really good. So I can't wait to try that one out. But for now, this one is definitely a good option. Earleas, you know, and their pressure washer gun, go for it. You won't be disappointed. It's a decent gun. Talk to you later. Peace.